Physics Challenge 3, Stationary Fluid and Gas. Okay, we have a sphere filled with water, and whole thing spinning at the speed omega. Okay, so we have a centripetal force and gravity force together has a pressure to the wall, and centripetal force is going to increase this direction, and this is the maximum. Gravity force is 0 here and increase this direction. This is highest gravity force. So there should be the point where the sum of both will be minimum. So that's what we have to do. Okay, so let's redraw this sphere, and Z, we have a distance R for radius A, and this angle is theta. And first we check gravity force. The gravity force A is rho g z times 2, right? And centripetal force, we check R, then centripetal force is R omega square rho, and we take integral from 0 to R. So it's R square omega square. Here R square is A square minus Z square. Okay, so that's a centripetal force. Now we take this orthogonal component to the surface, which is cos of A. So cos of A, pressure is cos of A. Cos of A is Z over A plus the orthogonal component. This is a theta, so it's a sine of centripetal force. The sine is going to be R over A B. So what we do is we take a derivative and find the point it's 0, and second derivative is positive, then that means that's the minimum point. Okay, so we set the direction to go. Now P, we look at the we forgot the law here. Okay, so the P has a common stuff, and A, this is common. So G 2G square plus we multiply R 1 over 2 R third omega second. Okay, so dP dz equals rho A 4gz plus 3 over 2 R square R prime omega square, and R prime is going to be the A square minus Z square prime, so it's going to be a square minus z square minus 2z. Okay, so we take the common z out, 4g minus 3 over 2, and this is gonna be minus 2z r. So r, this 2 disappear because of this 2, and z disappear. Omega 2 and z, we set this 0. Okay, so we're talking about condition for this to be 0. So 4g equals 3r omega second. So 4 over 3 omega second, g is r. And if you take a square, I mean 16 over 9 g square omega 4 is going to be a square minus z square. So what we want is z is square root of a square minus 4 3 g omega square. Okay, so that's a condition. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check other videos. If you like, subscribe.